drove all the way out here to Croft State Park for a second week in a row because we had some trails that we wanted to check out, but the trails are, the ones that we wanted to look at go around this little lake that's here. Not the one that we visited last week, but there's another little lake here. And they're the perfect length for our dogs, but we get here and the road is closed. So we called the ranger station to see if maybe we can get in a different direction, because there's some other entrances on the back side of the park here, but she said no, but that we could park here and just walk up the road and see if we can catch the trails that way. The problem is the trailheads are like 1.5 miles up the road, which is about as long as we wanted to walk our dogs in the first place. So we're gonna walk along the road here for a little bit and see what we see. Well, we're not too far in and we come across a horse trail here, so we're going to check out the sign and see what it says. Maybe walk along the trail for a while, because I don't want to walk along the street for the next 1.5 miles in, 1.5 miles out. Johnson Lake Connector Path.
Maybe this, is this a map?
It says, it's 4.5 miles. Johnson Lake Fair Forest Connector. That's what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it say where we are?
Aren't we over here?
I don't know. I can't see where it says. There's no "you are here." But I would imagine, I think this is McFadden Road.
That's what I was thinking.
And so we're probably right here, maybe. This whole trip to the park today is kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. I was really hoping to get to that lake. We had 2 specific trails we wanted to check out and to hike in on foot. They're just too far away. So we found this horse trail. It's kind of boring. It's nice. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's really nothing here. It's just kind of walking along a trail. Well, we found the road. Kind of came out of that trail, came out on this road, which is the same road that we were trying to drive on in the first place. That was blocked. You can tell by the leaves all over the place that this road hasn't been traveled on in a little while. We're heading now away from the car. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but this thing is, it's a pretty steep incline. But I'm hoping within the next 1/2 mile or so, we will hit that lake we were trying to get to. If not, we'll just turn around and head back to the car. But kind of a good workout. I'm liking it. We've been walking along this road now well, when we came off the trail, we made a left, walked about 3/4 mile up that road, up that way, or that direction, and then decided to turn around, and now we're headed back to the car. It's just weird walking along a road like this with the dogs, not having to hold them on a leash. Leaves all over the place. It's dead quiet. It's just like it's like a scene out of The Walking Dead. It's very cool. I was very disappointed that we weren't able to get to the trails that we wanted to get to. That was a bummer, but it actually ended up being all right. It's been kind of an enjoyable walk. It did take us along a creek down when we were still on the trail, and I was trying to get some footage of that, but I didn't. But walking along this road, being so quiet and out in the middle of nowhere, it's pretty cool. We're trying to find another trailhead that we're going to come back to hopefully next week that maybe would be open. I come across the Foster Cemetery. Let's see if we can see who's buried here. See, 1900, 1911. Elizabeth Cunningham and James M. Foster. Hey, Phoebe, come on. Get away from that weird spider. What does that say? Mother and father. This person. Well, this one here is from 1858 and 18. Oh, he was born in 1808 and died in 1858. John H. Foster. Oh, wait, that can't be right. It's so hard to, that's 1858, 1808. It's weird. It says age 10, but it says, oh, no, no, no. You can't read it. Okay, that doesn't say age 10. That says August 10th. So he was 50 when he died. You can't read the others.
Yeah, look at the ones over here.
But look at how tiny these other ones are. These are just like itty bitty little things. I've never seen a gravestone that small before. Or maybe they were inserted into that thing. This is another one. 1910.
Can you read it?
This one looks like it says June 12th, 1910 to June 12th, 1911. It's like a 1-year-old.
Baby.
Oh, that's too bad.
I guess it was still like the hotel was stayed at in 1920.
1860. Well, these have been here for a while. For show. Some of these you just can't even read them anymore. It's like a piece of a headstone right here. Apparently there's 3 cemeteries in this state park. This is the Lee Cemetery. You said there's 3? There's 2 of them here and then the one that we just came from, or is there 2 total?
There's 3 total.
3 total. Okay.
The one that we passed through was
There's a 3rd one here apparently. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but we're going to check this one out real quick. This day did not turn out the way we had anticipated, but it didn't end up so bad either. So well, I see some steps here, and it looks like maybe the remnants of an old house. This is interesting. Yeah, this looks like the remnants of an old house. That looks like it might have been a basement. And that column right there is probably support for a fireplace. And there are, it looks like it was an old house. Some sort of an old building. Ooh, look at this. I think I'm gonna, staircase leading down into the,
Was that like the cellar
place.
probably?
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna venture down there.
Be careful.
These stairs are steep. Who knows what the hell is down here? Huh.
What's down there?
Nothing, just a hole. It looks like there was remnants of the walls, the foundation of the house. This, I think, was the support for a fireplace. All right.
Maybe I'll have to do some research and find out what this was.
I'm surprised that there wasn't a sign up front that said really what it was.
Well, there was a big hotel down there.
Yeah, but that hotel was on the hotel was on that other trail where the spring is. The one we just, that other cemetery, the first cemetery we went to. Huh. I wonder what that was. Some sort of vent pipe. I wonder if that was, that might have been a toilet. That looks like it was almost like a toilet flange. Like where the toilet might have been. Another one here. The pipe coming up out of the ground. This is cool.
I'll have to see what this picture looked like. There's like a picture of when it was a house.
It looks like it might have been a pretty big place, because you got, looks like maybe corner here, a corner there, and then a cellar of some sort right there. I don't know. I can see the cemetery off in the distance though, so let's head over that way, see what we see. Do you hear a dog barking? Well, you can see why they call it the Lee Cemetery. There is a Lee there. Can't really read these. What does that say? Lou, wife of J.D. Lee. Another Lee. Here is George Lee, Francis Lee.
It's weird how new this is, huh? I thought it would be a lot older.
Etta Lee. Joe Hall Turner. I mean, there's other people here besides just Lee. No, that's not true. Callum A. Fleming and Julie Lee Fleming. Mother and daddy. It's always interesting to find these places out in the middle of nowhere. I wonder what that house used to be. I wonder if it was like a, I wonder if maybe it was even a church.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, we found the third one. Barnett Cemetery.
This looks old.
Oh wow. Look at this guy, was born in 1760 and died in 1837.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's it say on there? The dog?
Revolutionary War. This guy was in the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
In memory of Jane Barnell. Oh no, excuse me, the Barnett. The wife of Micaiah Barnett, who willingly departed this life for the love that say? The love of Christ?
For the love of Christ?
I think that's what it says. What does that mean he willingly departed this world?
No, if I want to look at the lady, her name is Jane.
It says
The
here,
wife of
lies the
Caleb.
body of Lucy Hotes, the wife of Lawrence. Is it Hotus maybe? Hootis? Who departed this life January 18th, 1815.
You know what's interesting is when they do it in this style, you can read it much better than when they...
Oh, these are a trip. This another guy was in the Revolutionary War. Died 1812. This one died in 1852. Here lies the body of Joseph Barnett, who departed this life by the fall of a tree.
Oh no.
A tree fell on him. Died aged 70. Aged near 70 years. I can't read what it says after that.
Does it say what year it is or anything?
1802.
Oh no. 200 years ago.
Wow. Well, that's a little bit
Lucy
easy.
Barnett, wife of Joseph Barnett, in which she departed her life in 1812 at 85 years old.
That's kind of interesting, because isn't that what this sign said? Oh no, that says Jane Barnett. But then here, it says Lucy Barnett. No, this is Lucy Hotus. Okay, I'm getting them mixed up because there's two Lucys here. That's why I'm getting mixed up. There's a Barnett here and a Lucy here and a Lucy Barnett over there. That's where I got confused. What's this one say? Here lies the body of Sally Barnett, the daughter of MC. Barnett. What is MC short for, like Michael or something?
I don't know.
MC Barnett and Jane, his wife. She departed this life November the 12th, 1812, aged 20 years old, who died in the hope of happiness.
Why is the hope of happiness?
Wow.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. But this is very interesting. I've never seen a cemetery like this before.
You can't read them.
Yeah, these don't even have writing on them. Either that or it's so old, it's just completely worn off.
Because all of them died with the hopes of happiness. She died with the hopes of happiness too.
I think I'm gonna die in the hopes of happiness. I'm not gonna die in the hopes of, like, you know,
Well, this one
horror.
died in the